first of all. Obviously, a young goalkeeper, O'Leary. I don't think he's made 20 appearances yet this season, but what a display from the young kid.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I think it was a bit of a coming-of-age performance last week, but today he sort of went that step further, and he's very good. One of the best I've seen with that sort of instinctive type save, and he's made 3 or 4 really good ones today.
He's 22 years old. Just how far can he go, as a professional?
Yeah, I think he's got all the tools. He's got a great temperament, first and foremost. He's good with his feet, and obviously he makes saves like that today. We want him to be bold and to be a bit of a sort of spiritual leader, if you like, in the way he influences the back 4 or 5, and that progression continues to improve. It's been unfortunate that we've had our 2 number 1s out, if you like, for the season, but at the same time a great opportunity for Max, and he's taken it with both hands.
How you play
overall? Well, we've lost the game, so obviously first and foremost no, because do you know what I mean, we expect to compete, you know what I mean, to compete strongly. I thought the key match decisions were huge today, and they went against us. I think Aston Villa are a top side, of course. They've got top players, and you'd expect that sort of with the sort of size of the squad, the quality of the squad, and the budget, if you like, to be able to use that money and use it well. But the truth is, we scored a perfectly good goal. It's onside, at least half a yard, but more like a yard. And that obviously costs you. At this level, you expect like that quality, if you like, of officials. And unfortunately, we felt 2 or 3 occasions today in key match decisions, as well as 6 or 7 that weren't key match, have cost us.
I saw the 2 yellow cards in your technical area, for example. Okay. We couldn't really back out what was going on, did you?
Well, yeah, it wasn't me, so it was my 2 assistants. But again, it comes back down to the frustration of the officials' performance and the teamwork, and I've just been in there now. And I don't want to discuss the officials because I thought it was still a good championship game, but you're asking me the question, so I'm going to answer you about the review and the training process that goes into it, because there was just so many. Some were for both teams, and this is not just a one-way thing. Some were key match and some weren't, and I think the frustration was that because Aston Villa are a good side and we know it, the margins are so fine, it's really important that the officials are at the top of their game.
Did the penalty decision come into that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that one, to be fair, is subjective, but the offside goal is objective, and listen, you'll all be able to look at it yourself and make your own opinion, and maybe depending on where your bias is might change your mind, but I think that happens 100 times a game, and you've done well to buy it.
Good finish from Farm at least, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, good finish. We gave it a go, didn't we? We huffed and we puffed, if you like. I'd have liked a little bit more. We had a great chance. Matt Taylor was at the first sort of 4 or 5 minutes. Some decent little attempts, corners that we should have done, like been a bit more aggressive with. And I think my only criticism as the lads is we didn't, in the first 25 minutes of the second half, we didn't excel in the basics. And I think if you look at the goal, for example, failed clearance or too short, then goes to the other side, too short a clearance, and then we fail to hold the ball up, and then it gets switched to the other side, and we fall over. Do you know what I mean? And then that leads to a penalty decision. So again, that solidarity of mind, if you like, and strength and position of strength, in my eyes, is where we fell short today.
Connor keeps scoring.
Against me normally, yeah. A little rat.
You've got to pick yourself up again and go again.
Yeah, listen, of course, it's not really pick ourselves up because the boys are fine. It was always going to be a difficult game with a team that's absolutely in form, and like Villa are a fantastic squad. Like I say, full of prized assets, and 2 or 3 of them weren't even available today. So it shows you as well what a good win it was for them because of the form we're in. But yeah, we keep going. I'm fantastically proud of what the players have done already up to this point, and it's in our hands to achieve what we want to achieve, and that is that success and the performance that we're after on a consistent basis. And I have not got one bad thing to say about my squad as a group. Obviously I can dissect a performance, but in terms of attitude, character and commitment, these boys have got that in abundance.
Cory was 19th man today, was he? Because he was out there, wasn't he?
Well, not really. He was 21 in the squad, so he could have been any of 19th, 20th or 21st. I think the key was that Cory hadn't trained for 10 days due to swelling in the knee. He then had it drained. He then had another injection put in to disperse the swelling. And obviously a 10-day period then of doing nothing, if you like. It would have been really difficult for him to come on and probably at that tempo without training for the 10 days. In saying that, we did want to bring him because he's an inspirational leader for us, and he can rally the troops, and I think the more people like that you've got around the place in key games, the better. So we'll just see how he is now. We'll get sort of 3 or 4 good days training into him, and hopefully get him back in the squad for the Reading game.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.